Hey, everybody, come on in. Come on in. I'm excited to get you in. Let me get my cup of water. Right back. Oh. Can't work without my cup of water. Can't work without it. So, come on in, everybody. Glad to have you on board today. Hope we are ready to rock and roll. Everybody on? Come on in, come on in, come on in. I am all set. Well, as set as I'm going to be. Come on in. I'm still getting inboxes. I'm still getting inboxes for information. So I got people inboxing me to give me thoughts. Hey, Lindell. God bless you. Grace and peace to you. Hey, Elder Baker. God bless you. Grace and peace. Salon. Grace and peace to you. Hey. I was trying to get my lighting right, y'all, because it's a little challenging where I am. So, just work with me if you can. Bishop Johnson, bless you, man, bless you. Grace and peace to you. There we go. I'm trying to get my shot right so y'all can see the food. Grace and peace, grace and peace. I'm so delighted everybody's in and on board. Thank y'all for tuning in today. What a blessing to have everybody in. I'm excited about what we're getting ready to do today, and y'all got to pray for me real quick. Lawrence, Lawrence Gansey is on Grace and Peace. Wow. Lawrence Gansey is on. Something must be happening. Karen Afari, God bless you. Kay, God bless you. Oh, y'all got me nervous already. Minister Moyer, bless you, Demetrius. God bless you. Okay. This isn't going to be fancy, y'all. This is not going to be fancy today. Hey, Kathleen, God bless you, Kathleen. Come on in. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to you. If you're on my YouTube, I'm glad to have you on board. Don't forget to everybody subscribe to my YouTube page, if you will. My Facebook Live streaming audience, God bless you. Glad to see you all today. Excited to have you on. What an amazing day we have today. And I'm doing something out of the box, something unusual. And so everybody like, tag, share, put it in your network any way you can. Let's get the word out. Su Padre's Kitchen. Su Padre is Spanish for my father. My father's kitchen. I'm in here today in the kitchen. Pastor Dudley, no, we are not making steaks. We are not. This is a very, very simple thing I'm making today because it's not so much what I'm making, but it's what I'm doing. Ramona, how are you today, Ramona? Tanis, God bless you. Glad to have you all on. I am your host, Apostle Dr. James Lemuel Spence, and what a marvelous day we have in the Lord. Welcome to Wisdom for Living. To all my Wisdom for Living warriors, my digital disciples, God bless you. I'm excited to have you on board with us as always. So, everybody like, tag, and share. We're doing something a little different. And forgive me if I'm, a little off course with my normal setup. You got to forgive me if I'm off with my normal setup. Y'all just kind of roll with me. Might be a little unorthodox today, but it's all good. It's all great. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for giving me your time. And I'm hoping that you are letting everybody know what's going on. Apostle's in the kitchen today. I'm in the kitchen. And I want to preface this with this. I want to give a disclosure so y'all will give me a break. First off, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's make that abundantly clear. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm in the kitchen. But I know what I'm about to do is what I want to do. And I think that's important. When you're doing something that you're really committed to, it makes the difference. And so here's the thing. Let me make this clear. I'm not trying to suggest. You know how people go on whims. And when they go on whims, they want to try to convince everybody to do what they're doing. That's not what this is about. It's not a fad or a phase. I've been eating a little better. And so what you'll find is that when you start doing one thing better, it kind of craves better things. One good decision leads to another good decision. So today it's going to be very simple. I had a craving for something. I don't know how to make it, but I said, I'm going to go ahead and make it. And then I thought to myself, well, I'm going to make everybody a victim to my pain. So this is Apostle in the Kitchen, letting you become victim to his pain. I'm going to be making and I need you all's help because I've got some cooks on here. Not so much cook. I don't need a cook for this. I just need somebody to know how to mix stuff. I've been eating a little healthy, and by doing that, my cravings have changed to different things. And there's something I get when I'm out at the restaurant sometimes. And so I thought to myself, I can do this. I can do this. So all of you all, you're invited, but there can be no laughter. You can be no teasing me. You just have to kind of roll with me and understand. Of course, we know 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. I think it's 6 and 9 or 6 and 19. I think it's 6 and 19. It talks about how what know ye that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost. So we get that. Bodily exercise profit of little, but we are assigned to try to take care of our bodies. I'm over 60, and so I tend to want to eat, better and try to help myself, be better. So I try to do that. Again, this is not he's on a kick now and everybody's got to change their eating habits. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying I had a craving for this, thought I'd share it on my live, because I think one of the things that we have to do in the body of Christ is promote healthy actions. Whether it be your diet, whether it be your habits, whether it be how you conduct yourself, whether it be your relationships, your community. You just want to do healthy things. And so this is one of those things that I kind of just do for my own health. So today I'm going to be trying to make, okay? And I told y'all, don't laugh and give me a break, y'all. Give me a little break, okay? I'm going to be trying to make a cucumber salad. It's something I get when I'm at restaurants. I like cucumber salad. And so I said, I'm going to make one. So I got some stuff out here, got the ingredients. Hope y'all can see this. Glad to see everybody on today. Hey, Nick, glad to see you, son. Chalista, God bless you. Sister Young is on. Pastor Freeman. Pastor Dudley's on. Yavisha, I need you in here helping me. My wife is the consummate cook. She and my wife and my daughter, all my daughters, they're like cuisine chefs. So I wouldn't even insult them by asking them to make this. That's how simple this is. But it's still in my mind to do. So I kind of wanted to get in here and just do it. Now, I am not, I'm not some of these great chefs that are out here. I just wanted a cucumber salad because I felt it was good. It's good for me, good to me. And I said, hey, let me just make a cucumber salad. Figure I'd invite you in. Bless you. Hey, my brother's on. God bless you. Hey, that's my nephew. Hey, Aaron McNair, Dr. Aaron McNair II. God bless you, Bishop. If my brother was on here, Apostle McNair Sr., then he could probably give me some insight. Apostle McNair the first. So here's what we're going to do. Cucumber salad, no big deal. We're going to walk through it. If you got something you want to help me with it. Please help me. So here's the thing. First thing we're going to do, I've got half a cup of white vinegar. Half a cup of white vinegar. Pour that in my pot here, in my mixer here. Then I'm also going to take a quarter cup of water, and I'm really not on sugar right now. I want you to add sugar. I'm not really on sugar. I'm gonna use a little Splenda, not even probably a third of a cup, just a little bit, because I'm not really feeling that like that. What I'm going to do though, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna mix that real good. We're gonna mix this in here until it's nice and clear. Then what I'm gonna do while I'm doing the rest of this, I'm going to kind of sit this over here for a minute and just let it, put it on some high heat just for a moment. Give me a second. I'm going to sit this on some high heat and I'm going to come back. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we got that going. So that's a little high, just on a little high heat. And I'm only going to do that for a few seconds. You're going to remind me that it's on because I'm only doing that a few seconds just to kind of get it where I want it to get it. Now, the next thing is I've got my red onion. Because I want red onion. I like red onion. Lady doesn't like red onion as much. She says it's a little strong for her, but I like red onions. I have my cucumbers. Now, I probably should have got the English cucumbers, but me being a novice, I just got regular cucumbers. And I'll talk to you in a minute. When I peel them, I'll tell you why the English would have been better. Got some dill. Need to have some dill because I want to have dill for this. I've got my salt and pepper. Got to have salt and pepper for that. And then I've got some little things that I'm going to add into it to give it the panache that I want it to have. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to slice up our onion. Okay, we're going to slice up our onion. And we're going to do this really good. We're going to slice up our onion really good. Come down the middle. Now, I probably should have used the mandolin for this. But A, I don't cook enough to really be all the expert at a mandolin, and I don't want to cause no problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up. Now, the truth is, when I'm cutting this up, I really want to cut it thin. I don't want to cut these thick at all. I want them to be very thin. So take my time and do very thin slices because I don't want the onion to be too overpowering. Now, this is important because whatever you're trying to do in life, if you're trying to do something better for yourself, it's generally going to be more costly. It's always more costly or more expensive to do the right thing than it is to do the wrong thing. The Bible even talks about that. It says, straight is the gate and narrow is the way, and few there be that go therein. And then it says, for the other way, for the wicked, wide is the gate and broad the way, and everybody gets in there. Because in order to do anything better for yourself in life, it's always going to cost you more. It costs more to eat healthy. It costs more of your time to do it. I could just run to McDonald's, go through the drive-thru, and get a burger, or go to Cookout and get some deaf food. I call it deaf food. Anything you can buy where you can get a whole bag of food, a whole lot of stuff, and it's only like $5, something wrong. So, but in order to do this and do things right for yourself, it's going to take more time. It's going to take more focus, and probably take more energy from you. But it's okay because it's for you. And when you're talking about wisdom for living, it's about the living part. So if you're going to better yourself, you got to do the stuff to make yourself better. Y'all with me? So here we go. We're cutting up the onions. I'm moving slow because I don't want to cut my own self. And I'm not your kitchen connoisseur. I'm not your main guy in the kitchen. Now, the truth is, I can cook a little, but the thing is, I don't like to let everybody know what I can do. So that's two things. So that's good. So I'm going to come to this side, get the rest of this onion. Cut the rest of this onion out. Okay, so now while I'm doing this, what I put on the oven, what I put on there, I got to just stop that because I don't want that to be too, I just wanted it a little bit. So we're going to pull that off now. Okay. Yeah. Now, we're going to pull that off. Yeah. That's good. That's good. And I know you probably said, well, why did he do that? And the vinegar's in there, that water's in there, and I wanted to get that ready because I'm going to put all my onions in there. We're going to let these onions marinate in this, right? Okay? So, because that way they can be getting a little pickled, if you will. Onions will become a little more pickled because what we're doing there. I'm probably going to add a little more water to that too. So, thin slices, because you don't want this thick. You want thin slices. As thin as you can get them. As thin as you can get them. Okay? Now, remember, this is cucumber salad. Now, I don't know how many of you all eat cucumber salad. I don't know if it even fascinates you. But when I was out at the restaurant, I got it, and I had no idea how good it was. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know how good it was. So, I didn't know. But anyway, since I found out, I decided, hey, I'm going to do me some up. So now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to add these onions in here, and we're going to let them just kind of simmer. Not simmer. Let them kind of stew in this water and in this this vinegar. So we're going to set them to the side while they're getting ready, okay? Now, yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. Okay, so we're gonna put them to the side. Now, I'm going to come back and deal with them in a minute, so don't be pressed about it. Okay, now what we're going to do now is we're going to cut up our cucumber. Now, remember a minute ago I talked about the cucumbers, and I said I should have gotten English cucumbers. If I had gotten English cucumbers, you all, I wouldn't have to worry about the skin per se. Some stuff you get, when you get it, you can eat the skin because it's better. This is kind of like if in your life, there's some things you may have to do some work for it to be in your life. And this is one of those times when I got to do that work. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to peel these, right? But I'm only peeling them because I know sometimes the wax that they have on this in the store isn't good for you to eat. But I don't want to peel them like extreme. I'm just going to peel them so that I have a little bit showing afterwards. So, and you'll see what I mean, because I want the stripes, because the stripes really are good for this. First off, it's going to make my cucumbers look amazing. So I want the stripes, but I don't want like a lot of it. So I'm going to do just enough so I have some stripe, but not much stripe. So we're going to take our streamer and get these done. And then we're going to cut them up. We'll cut up, and it's going to make it look attractive too, because I'm giving a little design with the stripe. So what we need to do is understand this, that when we're talking about eating healthy or living healthy, it's about making better decisions. And it's not easy. I don't know if any of you all have tried it or not, but whenever you try to eat healthy or do better, it's always more difficult. It's going to, let me say this to you, it's going to cost you to live and do better. It's going to cost you. If you're going to be better, it's going to cost you to do better. So you're going to have to make like a conscious decision to do some things that's better for you. This is one of those conscious decisions that I'm making to do things better for me. I am a neat freak. So even when I'm cooking or fixing, I'm also putting stuff in the trash while I'm doing it. So things won't be everywhere when I'm done. Those who know me know this about me. I can't take it. So what we're doing, again, we're peeling these. So while I'm peeling these, I want you to see what in your life can you do that would help you make a decision that's really for you. It's really for you. Weight is a decision for you. How you spend your time is a decision for you. How you spend your money is a decision for you. And you've got to say, am I doing things that's best for me? Is it healthy for me the way I'm doing it? Well, for me, this was a healthy decision. It also was a craving because I really don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. But I do know this. I don't know all of what I'm doing, but I know I want better. Ooh, did y'all get that? I don't know all of what I'm doing. I just know I want better for myself. So even if I'm not a master at doing it all, because I know I want better for myself, I'm going to just start doing better things. I'm gonna do some of them myself, and some of them I'm going to get from other people. But I like doing this because this is for me. And because it's for me, I'm willing to pay the cost. One of the questions you got to ask yourself is, are you willing to pay the cost for the better you? Not do you want a better you, are you willing to pay the cost for a better you? Okay, so now I got these good, like I wanted them. I'm taking off the tips, taking them off because I don't really want to be bothered with that. I'm taking them off, okay? Now, then I'm gonna cut these, and I'm not gonna cut these thick. These are cucumbers. If it was a bigger party, I would have probably had 3 of them, but because it's just me, and I really don't think anybody in my house is gonna eat a lot of cucumber salad. I just happen to like it, me. But with that, I'm trying to be careful. Now, y'all got to help me. I don't know if anybody here knows how to make cucumber salad. So if I'm doing this wrong, you got to tell me. But I'm going to cut the cucumbers, but I don't want them to be real thick. I don't want them to be thin, but I don't want them to be real thick. So I'm going to take my time and cut them so they're at the size I want them. Some people like a real thick cucumber. I want them not really thick, but not thin. I mean, not really thin, but not thick. That's what I'm trying to say. I want them thin, not really thin, but not thick. So I want them like crunch size, so they almost come out like my form of potato chip. Because when you're trying to do better, you be doing stuff to substitute stuff, So it's kind of like you're making this stuff this is my substitute for potato chips. Because it's got crunch to it, and it's fresh, and it's good, and I actually like cucumber puree. So, that's actually good. I haven't even seasoned them and everything. So cut them like cucumbers. Got them thin. And like I said, if I had a mandolin, this would go a lot better. It would be a lot quicker, and the slices would be more perfect. But I kind of get joy out of doing some of this myself, not by machine per se, because I just think it's good. The old school in me says, remember how to do stuff yourself and not always with a fancy machine. Kind of like every now and then pull out your paper Bible because it's just good and not depend on the iPad for everything or the tablet or whatever you have. All right, so they're coming together nicely. They're coming together right nicely. Ooh, I probably should. Well, no, I'm going to leave that. Okay. So we're getting these really good. Now remember, I've got my onions brining. I think that's what it's called. Is it called brining? When you got something marinating in a pan, I've got my onions kind of brining because I want them to be a little pickled. I want my cucumber to be very, and I'm going to add stuff to this cucumber. I'm going to add salt, pepper. I'm going to add, I got some stuff to jazz this up with too. Because I want it to be, I want the taste to be a certain way. Now, before I actually can eat this in full, it's going to have to sit a while. So, which is cool because I'm going to want it, but I'm not certain. I'm going to eat some now, but I'm going to eat more later after it sits a while. Because it's always better after it sits a while. Most things are better after you let them sit a while. Remember that. Most things are better after you let them sit a while. So sometimes what you think God is not doing for you, He's actually doing for you. He's just letting it sit a while. So we're on the move. We've got our onions are actually coming together. They're actually sitting in the brine and they're getting right, getting what they need on them. We've got our vinegar in here, our water, and a little bit of Splenda. Now what I'm going to do is this. I like to do this, and you may not choose to because there's another way to do it. You can just put it in a bowl. But before I put mine in the bowl, I like to take my cucumbers and put them out. I got a sheet, right? Like a regular cookie sheet. And I want to put all of my cucumbers on the cookie sheet. I want to put them all on the cookie sheet. Now, I'm putting them all on the cookie sheet so I can spread them out. Put them all there so I can spread them out. So we're going to do all of them, not that one, that one's gone. All of these go on the cookie sheet. Put all of them on the cookie sheet. Now, what I want to do with this is then take this and spread them out. I don't know if you all can see that. Make sure I got that back so you can see it. Okay, we're spreading them out, laying them even so I can get them all nice and flat. Why are we doing this? Because we are many members in one body. That's why. Because there's a whole lot of us in one body. But the Lord is no respecter of person. So when we put our salt on them, we want to put, what I want to do is I'm going to do this. Because I want to put a little more, maybe a little more than a teaspoon on them. But I want to spread it evenly. So by doing it this way, I get to put them all over all of them nice and even and balanced. Got that? So that works really good for me. Works really good that I put the salt on there and then let it all get in there. I mix it up so it's all on there. Now the salt is going to give it a little flavor. You know, salt is savor, right? Make sure I'm not missing any of this. Mr. Thomas, bless you, sir. God bless you. Gene Carter, I see you. I got Colorado on. I got Colorado. Hey, Belinda Lester. Mr. Randall Thomas is one of my friends in the city here. And I thank God for he and Apostle Janice. They're my brother and sister. So we're spreading these out real thin. Really good. Now, I'm telling y'all, if you've never had cucumber salad, really, you should try it because it really is great. So I'm going to let that sit a minute because I got to do something else. Yeah, what I want to do is I'm gonna let my cucumber sit a second, okay? Let them sit a second so we can cut up some tomato. Because we need to cut up some tomato. Now, I have the red, what is this? What do you call it? The sweet grape tomatoes. Sweet grape tomatoes. All right, the round sweet grapes. The round sweet grape tomatoes is what I have. And I'm going to take them and I'm going to cut them up because I'm going to get them ready to go in a dish. I made some last night for a snack. Oh, wow, Adonis, I should have called you because I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. But it's what I wanted, so I'm doing it. So here it is. So I'm cutting up some red grape tomatoes because I wanted some tomato in here. Now, tomatoes not a necessity to put it in. You don't have to put it in. I just thought it would be a nice little jazz up flow. And again, I don't want my tomatoes real thick. I want them thin so they'll match in. So I got to cut them up kind of a little more delicately than I would like to generally. But I'm going to do that so I can put them in there. I also have another little treat that I'm putting in mine that probably those who eat this are probably going to disagree with. They might even back up from it. But I'm actually going to put, I'll tell you after I finish my tomato. I got another ingredient I want to add in here. Now, people do this differently because some people do creamy. Some people do creamy salad, cucumber salad. I don't know. Adonis, have you heard of that? The creamy cucumber salad? I haven't heard of it. I didn't like it. I saw it and I was like, I don't know. Now remember, this is just because I'm doing something healthy for me. Again, those who just came on, let me say this to you. I am not going on one of them health kits. You know, when people who are in, people who have the mic, people who got presence that people listen to, whenever they go on a binge, all of a sudden they want everybody on it. And we got to eat healthy. That's not what this is about. I just happen to like cucumber salad. I'm trying to eat better for myself. And I thought I would share it on my Wisdom for Living. Because this is a part of Wisdom for Living. This is a part of making better decisions for your living. Does that make sense? It's not just what you do in the Word of God. It's not, and this is in the Word of God, by the way. But it's not just what you do in the Word of God. It's not just how you speak in tongues. And of course, we're right at Pentecost. But it's not just how you speak in tongues or how you operate in the Holy Ghost. Sometimes we are so anointed, but we are so unhealthy. We're so anointed, but we make unhealthy decisions. And I'm not talking about just your eating. I'm talking about we can be so anointed, but we make unhealthy decisions. Not just in your eating, but in your living, in your practices. So this is all a part of us making better decisions for our life. This is not me trying to force some eating habit on you that I have. This is just one of the things I decided to do that for me, I felt was a better idea. It was a good idea. It was something I wanted to do, something that I felt good about. I felt healthy about. And I felt like, sharing it would be instrumental because sometimes you don't know what people are doing for themselves to make things better. Well, this is one of those things I'm doing for me that betters my life. So I'm cutting up some tomatoes. We already got our onions ready. We got our tomatoes being cut right now. And I'm getting ready to do something that's going to help all matters. Yes. Because I'm going to, what are we going to do here? I think I'm going to add this here. All right, so I'm going to do a couple more tomatoes, then we go ahead and move on. You got to ask yourself, and like I said, I'm over 60. So you got to ask yourself, what am I doing that's for me, that's better for me, that nobody's making me do, but because I decided as a part of the wisdom for my living, that this is a better thing for me. I might be taking better care of my skin. I might be taking better care of my hair. I might be taking better care of my wardrobe, how I'm gonna wear it, what I'm gonna wear, and how I'm gonna look in that. I'm changing my look. I'm taking more time to read. I'm taking more time to appreciate family. Whatever it is, you got to ask yourself, what am I doing that's an act of wisdom that's really about me bettering my life? That's what this is for me. It's just a matter of, okay, I started eating better. Now, I'm going to tell you this is the truth. When you do one thing better for you, when you make one better decision, it affects every decision. When you make one better decision, it affects every decision. So when I get up and decide I want to eat healthy, then instead of reaching for a donut, I might reach for a cup of coffee, or I might reach for a piece of celery, or something else that's more healthy, an egg, a boiled egg, something that's healthier. Because one thing makes me crave the other thing. I get up, I want an apple instead of wanting Like I said, instead of wanting a piece of cake or wanting a cupcake or whatever your thing is. Whereas before I would get up and I'd want a donut or I'd want a cinnamon roll or something like that, and I would just go for it because it was what I was training my body for. Well, in this case, and like I said, this is no, hey. This is not me saying, I'm some health guru. I'm not. I still have to fight every craving that I had. It's just gotten a lot better. Because when you make one good decision, it leads to another one. So now I'm craving carrots and cucumbers and all. This is just a pure craving that came over me. So, all right. So enough of that. Here we are. Okay. So what we have is, now we can make some moves here. We have our cucumbers that we already put salt on. We laid them all out. We got the salt on. And here's what I'm going to do too. Some people don't do this to the end, but I kind of want to do it now. I want to put a little pepper over I'm a pepper person, y'all. I'm a pepper person. So I want to put a little pepper over my cucumbers. I'm going to put some more later too, but a little right now. And then I'm going to put them in. Where we at? Here we go. I'm going to take this cucumber and I'm going to get them into the bowl. Put all my cucumbers into the bowl. I'm doing this so they don't wind up on the floor. Using my knife to help guide, because if not for me, they're going to wind up on the floor. So, putting all my cucumbers in my bowl now. Now, here's what I got to be careful of, because cucumbers will generate water. So, I'm going to put them in here, and I'm going to get the water off of them in just a minute, because we got to add our brine to it. Okay, so our cucumbers are in here. Got a couple left over. Get them in here. Done with that. Okay, our cucumbers in the dish. Good. Got them all in there. Okay, that one cooperates, so we put that in the trash. Now, I got my cucumbers in there. Now what I'm going to add, here's what we're going to add. Y'all ready? Here's what we're going to add. This is great. Look how I want to see how good it looks. So, we're now going to add the tomato in with the cucumber. Adonis, please tell me that I'm doing this right. Please tell me I'm doing this right. Here's the truth. The truth is I'm doing it to the way I like it. That's the good thing, because if you're eating for yourself and you're doing this for yourself, you can do it to the way you like it. So look how wonderful that looks. Look at the color on that. Look at the color on that. Are you kidding me? So we're going to mix that all together, the salt and the pepper and the seasoning that's going on there. Okay, so look how gorgeous that looks in there. See how gorgeous that color looks in there? Great. That's great color. Close our tomatoes back up. Now, I told you I had a secret that I was going to do, or something I was going to add. Here's what I'm going to add. Now, this is going to jazz it up, but it's just for me, okay? This is just for me, but it's going to jazz it up. This is, you know what this is? Banana peppers. Banana peppers. I like banana peppers. And so I'm going to chop them up. Chop them up real good. Ooh, yeah. Chop up a banana pepper. I love banana peppers. Banana peppers give such flavor to stuff. Man, if you don't know about it, I'm going to tell you. Banana peppers brings flavor. I mean flavorful. If you don't know about it, whoo, you better ask somebody. Because banana peppers are so flavorful. They are the thing that you want to add to your dishes to get yourself some more flavor. Banana peppers. They are great. So we're going to take them. We're going to add them in there. Boom. Add them in there. Simple. Add them in there, which gives it even more color. Boy, I don't know if y'all can see this or not. I wish you could, because this is great. If you can see in there, look at that rich color in there. Can you see that? Look at that rich color. Woo! That's great. All right, so come on, banana peppers up. Now, here's something else we're going to do. Now, this is the part called, this is dill. Now, I have never, ever worked with dill, okay? So y'all got to pray for me. I've never worked with dill. So what I want to do is, I want to, first I want to cut some of these stems off, because I don't want to use the stems as much. So I'm going to get some of the stems up here. Okay, now, I'm going to try to chop the stems off and get rid of them, because I don't want the stems I just want the dill. Yeah, that's too much stem. I'm gonna try to get rid of the stems and just so I have the dill. So let's see what we can do here. Oh. Now, and another thing I found out that I did not know. Did y'all know dill was expensive? Oh my goodness. Dill is really expensive. Real, and this is that fresh dill. It's I found out there's a difference. This is fresh from the market, stems and everything still on it. Fresh dill. So, I've already washed my dill. I already washed them. And so what I'm left with the stems gone, I'm left with just a thing full of dill. Got that? So now I'm gonna take this dill and then I'm gonna chop that up. Gotta chop it up real fine. Chop up this dill real fine now. And I didn't realize how much. I don't know how fine this should be. Like I said, I've never worked with dill. I don't know. Can somebody tell me? Tell Adonis, can you somebody tell me? Anybody know about this? Well, somebody said horseradish baked on a brisket is amazing. Oh my God, I gotta remember that. See, I'm not eating the bread though, Latrell, so I'd have to use like lettuce because I'm really not eating bread right now. I'm not doing carbs right now. No carbs, no sugars, that kind of thing. Again, it's just me, y'all. Please don't jump to the gun. It's just what I'm deciding to do right now. Not some health guru. I promise you. Don't call me asking me a lot of questions because I am not an expert at this. I just know what I want to do. And I decided I wanted to make a better decision about health. So I just started trying to eat a little better. That's all. It's not rocket science. It's no big deal. But I'm chopping this dill up the best I can, to tell you that much. So, I don't know if this deal should be fine, and nobody's answered me, but I'm hoping I'm getting this right. Anyway, so there's my deal. Oh, that's great. That looks good. I'm not gonna put that on to last, but I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna put that on to last. But that's my deal. My deal is done. So I got my banana peppers in there. I've got my tomatoes in there, and now I'm ready to add. Remember we had these onions. Remember the onions we had? I'm getting ready to add the onions. Now, there's one part about this that I'm just not sure of. Hope I don't mess up by doing this. I really don't. But I'm not sure if I was supposed to drain something before I add this. But I'm going to try to drain. I'm going to try to drain some of the water off. Some of the water off from here already. Because I'm going to show you something. And mind you, I didn't add any water here. But I want to show you something. I don't know if you can see it now. But see all that juice coming out of there? That's coming right off the cucumber. That's coming right off the cucumber. So I want to make sure I don't have too much of that in there. See how much of that was made by that. So I don't want that because I want to add my brine. So I wanted to clear that out first. And I didn't have a strainer. I probably didn't have a strainer. But I cleared that out. And what we're going to do now, I'm going to add my onions. Pour my onions and that brine mix I made, I'm pouring that in there. Remember, the brine was the white vinegar, a little sugar, and the water. So that's in there. Now we take it now and we mix it up. And my onions probably could have been a little thinner. To be honest with you, they probably could have been thinner. As I'm looking at these onions, they probably could have been thinner, but they're in there. So, wow. You've got to see, this is amazing. This is really amazing. Now, what you got to do now, I got it all in there. Now, what I'm going to do now, again, I'm going to add a little more salt. For me, a little more pepper, because I like salt and pepper. Okay, a little more salt, a little more pepper. Stir it up so that everything gets really mixed really good. I've got a secret that I haven't told you all that's going to be great. I've got a secret. Whew. This is good. This is really good. Wow. Look at that. Look at, oh, no, that looks amazing. Look at that cucumber salad. That is really great. Somebody give me an applause because that's great. That's great. That's good. Now, here's my secret. My secret is olive oil and vinegar Italian dressing. Olive oil and vinegar Italian dressing. Now, tell you something about that. I love this stuff. I actually cook with this sometimes. I can actually cook with it. This is great. Lady talks about how I cook sandwiches. But whenever I cook, I always add this because it's such a big flavor buzz. It's simply vinaigrette, olive oil, and vinegar. Oh, amazing, amazing. It is going to be incredible. Now, I'm not going to put a lot. I'm not, because I don't know. I'm going to put just enough to give me, oh my goodness, the flavor I want. Oh, this is going to be amazing. And I gotta let this sit in the refrigerator. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover this, put it in the refrigerator. Cover it, put it in the refrigerator. Now, here it is. Are you ready for the creme de la creme? Are y'all ready? Y'all got it. I want you ready for the creme de la creme? Here we go. Dill. Put a little dill on top. Woo-hoo-hoo! That is amazing. Put my dill on the top. Oh, are y'all kidding? It's like Christmas in here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. First time I ever tried it. First time I ever tried to make it. And I know y'all probably say, really, it's not that big a deal, Apostle. It's really kind of simple. However, taking the time to do something for yourself, made by your hands, is incredible. Utterly incredible. So, what I have to do is with this, we take this now. We're going to take this. And in order to really appreciate the whole thing, we're going to take this and we're going to now take our opportunity to do what we got to do, to cover it and put it in the refrigerator. So that's what has to happen. You got to cover it and put it in the refrigerator. So, I was supposed to get some of that regular, some of the clear wrap. I don't have clear wrap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use aluminum foil. I'm going to cover it up. Y'all can see it, right? I'm going to cover this up. Boom. We're going to put it in the refrigerator. Tight as I can get it. Tight as I can get it. Put it in the refrigerator for a little while. Here we go. Ladies probably won't get me because I'm showing y'all our refrigerator. But it's clean, it's organized, and all that good stuff. It's clean, it's organized, it's clear. So that's the deal. So today, I have let you experience my kitchen. Now, I know y'all didn't have to tune on, but I'm sure glad you did. Okay? Glad you tuned in. And I hope this was really something blessing to you. For me, the opportunity to share how to do something else that's wise for your living. This program is about doing things that's good for you, that make you feel good, that help you feel better about yourself, that help you live your best life. And if I'm going to live my best life, I need to be doing the things that's good for me. For me, one of the things was to eat better. It was to eat better. I've lost a few pounds, but I'm not really. Sister Jackie, it's like, okay, I want to lose weight, but I'm not really all that. I'm not married to the lose weight part as much as I am to the feel better part. So I was in challenge with my knees, and I said, I want to feel better, so I want to try to get some weight off of me. And then I realized that I would feel better myself if I could eat better. So I did. I started intermittent fasting and just trying to eat better. This was a part of that. Out the blue, I just started craving cucumber salad. I don't know exactly what's going to go on, but I know it's going to be great. Oh, I forgot. Give me a second. Forgot. Because I want y'all to see this. I'm going to cheat because it's really not ready. I'm going to cheat because I want to taste this right now to make sure we got what we're supposed to have. Oh my God. This was amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay. A good. Uh, unfortunately, people, I don't know if you're still there or what here, but my signal went out. We had storms in our area, and the signal's been acting a little unstable. So my signal went out. But nevertheless, thank you all for tuning in today. It was great for me to get some time with you, and I'm glad you all tolerated my um, my challenge uh, with what I'm doing. But I'm so glad you all tuned in and watched me cook a little bit. Well, what I don't think it was really cook, but prepare. There you go. Prepare a little bit. I do thank you for chiming in. Wisdom for Living is my heart. It's where we get to share together. Where we get to share together and get to share what things are on my heart. So what's on my heart is for us to be the best we can be, do the best we can do. Now tonight, I'm preaching at Victory at Calvary with Bishop Boney. So those who are in the area, meet me over there. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time, powerful time. We're looking for the Lord to really bless and be a part of 27 years of celebrating with him. Also, upcoming is our National Holy Convocation, and I would love for you to participate in that with us, as we're going to be gathering at the Raleigh North Hilton on June the 19th, when we're going to be gathering there. We got great lineup, great preachers, great classes, great move of God, and it's going to be greater because you're there. So would you please tell a friend, tell a neighbor, brother, sister, tell somebody to come to the Global Holy Convocation of Word World Harvest. We're just excited about it, and we're honored to host you. I want to host you. I want you to be my very special guest, my VIP. So if you would do that, that'll be a blessing. If you're interested in the continued learning that I've been doing, those who may know me know that I'm a theologian. And one of the things that I do in my theology is that I offer training for those who are interested in continuing the education. We have our Word World Harvest Fellowship School of Theology. It's going to bless your life. Our Word World Harvest School of Theology is already on board. It's already set up. We want you to register today. Register. It's very affordable. You can reach it. It's designed to help you to get there. So prayerfully, everybody gets these messages. Listen, we're going to have a great time. This is Pentecost weekend. And I hope you're preparing to be at church for your Pentecost experience and share. We've got a great thing going on Friday night at our church with Pentecost. Our men are preaching. And then Sunday, I'll be bringing the word of God. And then the first Sunday in June, we're starting our Limitless Pour with Dr. Inga Johnson. She's going to be with us during our first Sunday in June. The month of June is going to be a Limitless Pour for the We Church family. So I want to invite you to be a part of all those things. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you, lift up the light of his countenance unto you, and give you peace. I pray you have an amazing day. And remember, if nobody's told you, I want to be the first to tell you today, you are loved. I love you with the love of Christ. And I know that your life is getting better every day because every day you get a better opportunity to live it, to experience it, and to share it with somebody. So let's go and let's grow. Let's be limitless. Can't wait to see you tomorrow, 12 noon live. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you then. Be blessed. Shalom.